Hello survivors and welcome to today's video. So today we're going to be talking about another mod for Ark Survival Ascended that is available for you to download and use on console, and this one is Utilities Plus. So it's made by Blitzfire, as are many of the other mods, and for us this is one of the must-have mods because wait till you see what is in it. It's quite simple, it's quite basic, but for me it's quite essential, and I'll show you why now. So let's take a look at the engrams. We go to the engram. I'm going to type in REU for reusable because that is pretty much what this is. It's so good. So here we go. Reusable Torch, Reusable Spear, Reusable Bolas, Reusable Flare Gun, and that's not all. Reusable Parachute and Reusable Grapple Hook. This is coming clutch so many times for us since using this mod. So first, the Reusable Torch. This is amazing. So the durability just does not run down on this torch at all. It just keeps going and going. And even if you decide to use it as a weapon and you start smacking something with it, the durability remains full. So this is just awesome. The spear. Now the spear is a weird one. They do keep updating this stuff, so this is subject to change obviously. The spear does last a lot longer than a regular spear, but when it breaks, it's gone, which is a little odd because it's supposed to be reusable, so you'd assume you'd get it back once it had broken. I'm not sure what's going on with the spear at the moment, but that's not one that we tend to use as much as the others, to be honest. So the Bola, oh, how handy is this? So the Bola is amazing, but the one thing that we did find with the Bola is that once you've thrown it, you know, if you've got a stack of Bolas, when you throw the Bola, the next one is immediately in your hands again, ready to go. The only thing with the reusable Bola is once you've thrown it, you have to actually select it again in your hotbar, if that makes sense. So it won't just, the next one doesn't just appear in your hands as it would with the regular Bola if you've got a stack. But still, it saves so much on resources. You know, if you're on the go and you've run out of Bolas and you're like, oh, I haven't got the hide, I haven't got this, I don't have time to be crafting, you can just keep reusing this over and over again. It is so good. The flare gun, obviously amazing, because not only do these things not take up inventory space, they also don't take up too much weight because you've just got one of each. So it's really, really good. So our mate had some of these reusable flares the other day and he was just, it was like a fireworks display. It gets a bit annoying if someone overuses it, but yeah, I love a flare gun. Dino Lord's not overly keen on them. He'll say he doesn't like them, but the thing is, whenever he gets lost and he asks where I am, I set off a flare gun and he finds me instantly, so he doesn't know what he's talking about, does he? Right, now we're getting into the ones that I use most, and that'll be the parachute. I love having a reusable parachute. I have it in my hotbar all the time. I've always got a parachute. I don't have to worry about restocking, making sure I've got one in my inventory before I go because I know it's always there. And then obviously the big one is the grapple hook, the reusable grapple hook. The amount of times we've used this in the lava cave, in Kano Island cave, is so good. It is so good because the weight on the grapples sometimes is annoying, isn't it, if you've got stacks of them. So yeah, you just have to bring one. And I'll just give you a little example now of how it works. But you can imagine obviously how it works, but here we go. So I've used it. Let it go. You can use it again. So obviously we're able to grapple to our own building. You're not able to grapple to other people's buildings in PvE. This is one of my favourite elements of the Utilities Plus is the reusable grappling hook. I think it's fantastic. There's one more thing that we haven't actually spoken about in Utilities Plus. And this isn't reusable. This is just something that they've got on there. And this is amazing because you don't unlock this until after Tech Cave on official. And it's these awesome Utilities Plus binoculars. So they're quite cheap to make, all things considered. You just need a bit of crystal and a bit of ingot. And we carry these everywhere with us as well. I'll show you why now. So at the time when I was filming this, there was a bug with the whole of ASA, it seems. I don't know if anyone remembers. There was a bug where you couldn't use left trigger, so you couldn't use the zoom button. And that was up for a couple of days. It was really annoying. So, but even you don't even need to use that, to be honest. If you just put your crosshairs over a dino, you'll be able to see everything about them. And this works on your own dinos, wild dinos, other people's dinos. So for example, we had someone coming around our base one day and he was like, oh, can I have a little look around? We were like, yeah, come in, have a look around. And he had his binoculars out, just holding them the whole time. And we knew he was just like checking our dinos out and stuff. It was really weird. But yeah, as you can see what their base stats are, what their mutations are. After things hatch, you can get your Nockies out and you can check all of that stuff. It's a great help if you're out taming and you're looking for points into a certain stat. Obviously, you know, once things have tamed, they get a stat roll, which is quite RNG based, but you can still see what their base points will be into each stat before tame. It is brilliant. And like I said earlier, you can usually zoom in and take a closer look as well. I'll show you an example here now on the screen. So anyway, that was the Utilities Plus mod. Let me know if you guys have used this. If you have, do you enjoy it? And which element of it do you use most? For me, it's the grapple hooks and the binoculars, hands down. I use them so much, but I'd love to know what your favorites are. If you enjoyed the video, maybe leave a like and think about subscribing if you're not already. We've got loads of Ark on here and loads more to come. Thanks for watching. Have a great day and take care.
Get the bell on.